Hello, welcome to the Games Confessional, episode 378. It's your boy Vimesy with you tonight, along with my best buddy in gaming goodness, Pat.
Hey!
Bit of a delay there, Pat. You all right?
Yes, I'm okay. How you doing?
Excellent. Why have you called yourself Pat tonight on stream?
Because you kicked me out, and then when I came back in, I typed my name again, not realizing my name was already there. So I'm Pet. You remembered my name.
For those on, well, everyone remembers your name, Pat.
So
double the pet, double the goodness.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, cool. For those of you, we are live on YouTube at least, Twitch probably.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah,
probably. Right. If you look for all the babes with the little pools, you know, the little paddling pools and the unicorns and stuff, we'll be, you know, two white boys in amongst that lot.
I think we are on Twitch. I think we're good.
Well, what do you want? We're on Twitch. That's awesome. So hello, welcome everybody to our awesome show. We are here. We are live. We are here to talk about games and all that gaming goodness and stuff. First up, no Clarky tonight. Disaster has struck, I think. Like, all he did is he texted me and said I'm in hospital, so I'm assuming everything's all right.
Is that why?
Yeah, he's in hospital, mate. Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want you sharing that information.
He didn't say not to share it. He didn't say it. At the start of his tweet, he said, "Can't make tonight. Syphilis has struck. Don't mention this on the street." Oh shit. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, just joking, obviously. Clarky had sex. We're here. We're here. You had a good couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on live.
I haven't been on since the New Year's quiz show. Me personally.
That's true. I forgot. Yeah. What did you think of the last one when you weren't here?
Oh, it was
the one the last one did.
Yeah, that was really the last one was really good.
Sensational, wasn't it? Yeah. Did you like our special guest?
Yeah, I like the special guest as well. Yeah.
Special guest was good, wasn't she? Yeah. I thought you'd like her.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah. We're never getting those move controllers back, are we? I mean, they're stuck up there for good.
She was the other day, actually.
Oh no.
Anyway,
was it something along the lines of how do you recharge the batteries?
Oh no. Shout out to Far Post FM. He's saying Pet's ready to deliver the Cadbury's milk tray by the looks. Do you know what? People in my old workplace, because I moved jobs in it. Like they used to say that to me all the time. So I would
you're not old enough, mate. You've got no idea what they're talking about.
Not really. But my old boss used to say it to me and be like, it would be like he would say it as if it was the first time saying it to me all the time. So I'd be like,
the double finger point always works. You're doing the guns as you walk in the room. Yeah.
And they said that.
Yeah, the man from Milk Tray was a thing. Definitely a very 80s thing, but it was definitely a thing.
Is it like the guy who drinks Diet Coke?
No. It was basically so milk. Do you know what Milk Tray is?
Yeah.
It's a box of stuff. That's right. Did you what? Did you? Somebody bought you a milk tray?
Well, bought my mum a milk tray, and
that's more like it. I mean, that's essentially the kind of target audience we've got here. Your mum would definitely get some milk tray.
Yeah.
She definitely would.
It's a milk tray. She's automatically up, or is she? What is it?
I didn't say nothing, right? I'm just saying.
What is the annotation? Is that the right word? Connotation?
So basically, right, the whole advert thing, and there were several of these, but basically it was based around the premise of a James Bond-like character who was always dressed in like black polo shirt, like it's a black turtleneck. So you're not quite there, but black turtleneck, black slacks. Playing the kind of James Bond character, sneaking into ladies' bedrooms to leave them a tray of milk, literally a box of milk tray.
That's not one.
Yeah, and just a little card with a picture of a man in black, and it was like, yeah, okay, it's not creepy at all, mate.
That's not really creepy.
I mean, when I did that to Brittany, she did not like it. Weird. I left for more. No, let's not go there. So
I've just realised as well, Wimsey, you're like sat in the perfect position where you look like a little man. like with your arms and stuff. Yeah, you look like you're like a little what's that thing called? Like with the yellow, he's like all yellow, he's got like
Minion.
2 eyes. Yeah, you look like a minion.
Minion. Yeah. Look down from where you are right now.
Yeah, but I'm not perfectly on top of me. If I was like,
yeah, you can't. You just look like a big cock, is what you look like right now. it's all good. Yeah. So if you're not watching us live on YouTube, you can watch us recorded on YouTube. So that's a good thing. And you can see all the visual jokes that we are really stunning the audience with tonight. So yeah, welcome. Busy couple of weeks.
Oh man, well, just work-wise, yeah. Because I told you, work's kicking my ass, isn't it? This new job, not kicking my ass, but it's
they're making you work for a change.
They're not making me work. That's the thing.
They're not making you work. This is good. So why couldn't you make the last show? Because you told me it was because you were working.
Oh, I was working that night.
The truth comes out. I was working.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? I'm actually like doing work on Sundays and shit. And even
I hope you're getting double bubble.
I'm not. You can charge for time in lieu. Is that the correct word?
Kind of a go on.
Time in lieu and also like or double pay. But I'm not charging because I'm like
double pay, mate. Every time. Bring it.
Nah, not really. But I haven't been doing. I'm like I don't have to, but I'm doing it because otherwise, like it'll make my week easier. So it's really annoying though. But I'm not. But in the week, it's not that they're making me work hard. I'm just in too many meetings. So it's just like I'm not gonna.
Aren't you supposed to be just drawing offices or something? Isn't that what you do?
You always think I'm still an architect. I don't know why.
Because you told me you're an architect.
No, I'm a chartered architect by background, but I developed years ago. I haven't practiced as an architect apart from on the side.
Well, if you don't practice, mate, no wonder you're having to work on fucking Sundays. Take you ages to get.
No, but I manage the whole team now, so I'm a manager basically. That's not my title.
You've gone down.
Director. I'm a director is my title, but I just manage architects. I manage the entire design team: architects, mechanical, electrical. Any consult.
So could you come around in my kitchen?
I can do that on the. I do stuff like that on the side. Yeah. On the side for private people, but for the company, I'm not doing
for the dungeon.
My job is making sure everyone else does their job now. That's all my job.
Then why are you working so hard and they ain't?
Because
I think you got your priorities wrong here, bro. You need to make them work for a living.
Do you know what it is? Firstly, I'm getting invited to every meeting now because people like my team's trying to be like, oh, look, like I'm really working hard. Petra's like, look, let me copy you into everything, and I'm like, don't, like, it's not. You're not impressing me. If anything, you're pissing me off. Like, I don't want to just let me be, kind of thing. And then also like, because some
don't come to me with your problems. I don't want to know.
Like, no, not my problems, but like, it's just I'm copied into way too much. Like, I'm more strategic. I should be more strategic.
Right.
High level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've seen you play strategic, right? And it's hiding in a fucking bush.
Yeah,
taking advantage of people as they pass by.
Yeah. I shouldn't be like involved in like, oh, this is what this is going to do now, and this is what like, no, but I am because they don't, because they need guidance right now.
You should stop doing that then.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Oh, cool.
So it's kicking my ass right now until I get. But I'm bringing in like I've made my own team now in it. So like a lot of people I've worked with in the past are coming and joining me. So like soon we'll be.
They know where their sugar lies, man. They know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No,
how many of them are male? Yeah.
No, come on. No,
how many men have you hired?
2. No, how many men have I hired? That's a different question. How many men? What the men I previously know, 2 have come.
Right.
Kind of like they're kind of externals. They're not permanent.
And how many women have you hired?
Permanents.
Whatever.
What that I've known or that I don't know.
No, they're there. How many women have you brought on board?
Just 3.
3.
Yeah.
Right. Any of them what we might describe?
I'm not going to go into it. No, they're all lovely people, and I don't.
I thought they might be. Yeah, lovely people. Yeah, nice personalities.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Nothing.
Exactly that.
3 this week is what a far post event said. But you know what the construction industry is like, right? Like I don't know if you do know.
No, of course I don't. I'm not. Do I look like an architect?
Right.
If I was an architect, I'd have got some heating in this conservatory. I wouldn't be sitting here in a bubble hat.
Listen, okay, right. I'm going to break it all down now. Okay, I didn't realize this was a design podcast.
Hang on a second. I need a new tag for this.
Okay, listen. Forget about architecture. I used to work for an architectural company, but then I went client side. I went project managing side. So I was after an architect, I was a project manager, then a senior project manager, now director.
Was that because you were a shit architect?
No. More money.
Okay.
There's no money in architecture unless you've got your own company. Then there's peas to be made. But if you don't, you can go into project management as well. Anyway, so project management is more about design and construction. Plus, I didn't want to just have one element of the design. Anyway, I'm talking too much. The point is,
yes, you've hired more women than men.
The point is in construction.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the companies just hire fucking babes. It's just like if you go to like some, I'm not going to say these top companies. If you go to like, if you type in on Google top companies, like top turnover companies, construction wise in England, top 10, you'll see the usual suspect there. Apart from number 1 that went bust last year, but anyway, apart from that, if you go to the companies, I'm telling you,
probably hire too many men.
Every secretary, every design and construction, it might as well be fashion. Every girl is beautiful in design and construction. I don't know why. It's like like air hostesses.
Well, they ain't like that. The NHS, I'll tell you that. So
Woolly's in the house as well. Yeah, Papa said architecture completed it, mate. They completed it. It's done. Shut that book. Move on.
He's not wrong though.
And do you know
I've seen his garden, mate. The things that man's done with fairy lights, you would not believe.
Who's that?
Willie.
Oh, Willie. Okay,
that's it. So have you not seen his patio? Wow.
No.
Wow.
So anyway, design construction. If you want to get in it for the women, get in it for the. I know, like your field, for example, absolute rotters, isn't it? Like girls in IT.
I would never say that. No, don't be silly. What do you say, girls in IT?
Aren't you in IT?
I'm not in IT. No.
What
technical support, mate. It just happens to work on computers mainly.
Yeah.
Move on.
But the quality of women.
It's amazing.
What, in IT?
Oh yeah.
You can't get any more bottom of the barrel, bro.
That's not true. I deny it completely. Let's move on.
Okay.
I'd like to say hi to all my work colleagues out there who are watching.
Yeah.
Love you.
You said a kiss. You got influence because I went beautiful.
Of course. Yeah, but you did it anyway. Gaming.
Yeah.
Get Wooly on. Yeah, no. If you thought the conversation was going downhill now, you wait till we get Wooly on.
Is there babes in the gaming industry? I don't know if there is.
Yeah, that Jade Raymond was actually probably the only one I can think of. I don't know, but every time I watch one of those Xbox developers directs, right, I think I should have gone into gaming because there's always a couple on there that are, they may not be divine, they may not be like your style of kind of lady, like plastic.
Do you know where the best quality is? Canary Wharf. You go Canary Wharf, go after work, go out. There's a lot of men.
Hey, can you imagine me tramping around Canary Wharf going, all right, ladies, how's it going?
Not hard. It's not hard, honestly.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be.
I mean, there's a cock fest everywhere you go. But apart from that, the quality of ladies, stunning.
Yeah, well, you and me differ on quality of ladies. I like ones that are achievable. Anyway, we're about to games now.
Games.
So, yes.
A pint as well. What, in Canary Wharf?
You'd be lucky. What, £7 a pint? How much?
No, he said 17.
17.
No, it's not. It is a lot, but it's not 17.
Well, hang on. You told me last time. You were telling me last week you went out with like the boys. This was a while ago, and you went to like some place where you bought whiskeys, and it was like
£50,
£100 a shot or something ridiculous.
Yeah, 50. The thing with whiskey is,
did you get to keep the glass?
Bro, the thing. Well, we went to like one of the best hotels in London. Do you know who that was? Who took me? I'll tell you who it was without saying the name. It was the top construction company.
Oh, the one that went bust.
Top 10. Yeah. So they took me 2 years, like a year and a half ago.
And then went bust. So they take you out for one night of drinks and they go bust.
Yeah.
I bet it wasn't all drinks they paid for, was it?
But we knew what the whiskey was. It was Johnny Walker Black Label. So I was like,
buy a bottle of that for 50. What are you on about?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you can buy a bottle of that for. Willie probably knows how much Willie is a bottle of Black Label.
Willie's saying 17.50 for a single spirit and mixer by Tower Bridge. If you're drinking by Tower Bridge, you're doing it wrong anyway. Let's be honest.
72, that is expensive. You can get a lot cheaper than that, Woolly, though. £15. I was in, what was I in on Thursday?
Aldi, Lidl.
No. I want to say Camino's. Simmons is cheap as shit.
Yeah, Simmons is, yeah.
Is
that is basically the Aldi. No idea what you're talking about, mate.
Oh, do you know, it's like a chain in London. Woolly's going to know Simmons. Woolly, go in there. They do, no.
Don't tell Woolly to go drinking. He's had a bad time, you know.
Simmons is a little chain, so there's loads over London. Nice little club, nice little thing, a bit cheap. Piss all over the toilets. Apart from that, it's all good. If
it sounds like a Wetherspoons to me, mate.
It kind of is, to be honest. Actually, I'll take it back. Don't go. But they got cheap drinks in there.
Good.
Cheap
games then.
Video games. Yeah. Video games.
This is where our viewership drops off massively. They tune in for the intro and fuck off when we start talking about what we're supposed to be talking about. Oh, mate. I ain't been playing much. What have you been playing?
Wait, but you want to go into the news first?
Oh, is there news?
There is news.
Okay. What's the news?
Oh, okay, no music. Okay, let's go.
Are you going to do it live? No, because listen, I've basically hijacked Clarky's login. I've gone to the Gamers Confessional Studio suite, and there is no music. It's disappeared. I don't think it was ever there. I think he just edited. If he bothered to edit it in, you know, it would be difficult to play the music. It's not there.
I'm going to share my screen and hope I don't break it all, Vimesy.
Oh, what have you done?
Really?
I don't know. What have you done?
Can we just drink on the streets like hobos? Vimesy.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, can you see? Oh, look, cool. Talking about Clarky. Talking about Clarky.
Yeah, there he is. There's me in the background.
Who?
And there's
that's you.
That is
who you. Are you? What, the black guy or the old man?
Yeah, the old man, mate. I got a shirt just like that. Anyway, for those of you not listening, we're just looking at the David Diver intro. Wow. So when you say you bring in the news, you really bring the news by going to gameshub.com.
Well, I was going to give them a shout out. Shout out to gameshub.com.
No, the good thing about this is we get to see when the adverts play what you've been looking at on the net.
Oh no. Stacks of rewards.
Screwfix. Well, what does that tell you? You'll be in hospital with Clarky soon.
So yeah, last night we had the PlayStation State of Play. Already Far Post FM has posted saying Sony State of Play last night most seemed a bit underwhelmed. Was their overall impressions?
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
No, okay. Well,
I haven't watched any of it. But you know,
yeah, you were playing Call of Duty instead. I don't know why I said that.
I forgot it was on. After considering, right, we were supposed to record this last night as the triumphant trio, and we cancelled it so that we could talk about it tonight. And then I promptly forgot that it was on and played COD for 4 hours instead.
Yeah, I was messaging the group like, guys, I thought like we literally said we're going to do it for content as well. But
shit.
Right, so how it started, it was started with the Monster Hunter Wilds trailer, gameplay trailer, the rest of it.
I know it's coming out. Is it this month it's coming out?
I'm not too sure.
It is in February. It will tell you down a lot. But they
for February.
Right, so I get why they showed it, but I didn't need to see any more of that to know that I'm not buying it.
Well, you know, they launched the beta during the PlayStation outage. Like that's when the beta launched.
That was brilliant.
It got they did extend it, to be fair, but they fucked it. I mean, Far Post FM is saying, "Oh, sorry, you're doing that as well." Good.
Yeah, I'm doing that. See.
Yeah, but what about the people at home? You're still gonna have to read it.
I'm not. You are. Because you just said Far Post FM said and then didn't.
Oh yeah, people were suggesting they may be holding things back for Summer Game Fest or whatever equivalent they do. Yeah, true. So these
you've got to remember this. You've got to remember this isn't an E3 presentation. This is just a state of play.
Yeah, I mean, if I press play here, what shall I see? What happens?
No, really don't.
I'm just going to do it. Oh, it does work. Can you see that?
I'm not going to sit through a 4 minute.
No. I can talk while it's on in the background. Does it look smooth?
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, it's lovely.
Okay. So
it's not choppy at all.
Is it? Oh, it's just frozen on my screen.
How to guarantee really screwing up a live stream? Start playing 4K YouTube video content.
Oh no, okay, it's back. Okay. Well, if it's not choppy at all, that's all. Is it honestly not choppy?
It's fine, mate. It's lovely. It's smooth as hell.
Okay, cool.
Are you buying this one then?
Do you know what? I love the Monster Hunter Worlds. I didn't
You
like
say that, but didn't you fall off it? You fell off it quite quickly, didn't you?
Not quickly. No, I did end up going back to it. It's just the problem is I played it single player, so it was so tough, but like by yourself.
I still remember the videos you put up. Was that for Worlds?
Yeah, it was for Worlds. Yeah, I really liked it. So I'm tempted, but I would love to have someone else that can play it with me because it's so hard.
It ain't me. It's not for me.
We played a little bit Worlds together. And
we did. I just found it really boring. It was just that cycle of go out, beat up a monster, strip it down, get a better kit, so you go out and beat another monster up, and it's just like, nah. Don't get me wrong, it was impressive and stuff, and it was, but it just wasn't for me.
I mean, that is part of it, Vimesy, but I didn't specifically like the loot. Didn't get me going. The loot I hated. Like I didn't play it for better gear. I played it because I liked hunting. So trying to find the beast, like trying to work out its patterns. Like, oh, at night it goes and sleeps. Oh, when it gets hurt, it hides in the forest. Oh, like I liked all that part of it. Like actually trying. Yeah,
there was some good stuff there. There was some good stuff there. I remember like. Probably fairly on where you have to go into the forest and there's that big T-Rex type one that you got to bring down and stuff. That was fun, and then they start fighting each other and you'll get sort of caught up in the middle of it, and it's all like
they would fight each other. That was really cool.
Yeah. So that was cool, but yeah, it's not a game I'll be picking up anytime soon.
Fine. I mean, after that they showed a reimagining of Shinobi's coming back.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, I mean,
no doubt this is going to be. It's not my kind of game, but it is going to be good.
Yeah. I'm not in love with the art style. I'm not in love with
it. I like the art style.
Do you?
Yeah, it's that kind of manga cell shady type look.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
feeling it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the art style in this one too much. I would prefer if it was pixelated.
Yeah, like, again, it's probably not for me, but I think it looks really nice.
Maybe. So, I mean, that was a small announcement. Sonic Racing's coming back. So number 2's coming out. Yeah, fuck that. The first one did really well. Like it actually did compete with.
To be fair, we do need competition for Mario Kart. Something's got to come out of somewhere, and
It was a good. I mean, they put this on absolutely everything, including Wii U, PS Vita. Like the original did come out.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played it, so I can't comment on like how good or bad it was.
It was good. It was good. It even came out on iPad. Like it was absolutely everywhere. But it was good.
It doesn't help that I'm not a Sonic boy, so I don't know any of the characters. I know like.
You don't know the main one, Sonic.
I know Sonic, I know Tails, I know Dr. Robotnik, and that's basically your lot. There's a bird in there as well, not a bird, a female.
Yeah,
in there. That's it. So I quite like what they're doing here, where they've got the two different worlds that you can kind of drive into like a different world to change the level and stuff. But I don't know how that's going to work. Whether that's just a fixed thing,
Ratchet and Clank style.
Yeah, but I don't know whether it's a kind of you get to if you're in first, you get to choose which way you go, or whether it is just like fixed.
Like what if I go? Yeah.
So I don't quite know how that's going to work. So it'll be interesting. I'll look forward to the reviews because it's something my kid will probably like. He loves Mario Kart, so
Well, like see. If you don't have a Switch or a Nintendo device, let's say Switch 2.
That's a good point. There aren't any kart races really, apart from
exactly. What I was going to say, like we are lacking in kart races, so it does scratch that itch if you're there, and it's a good game. The first one's really good, so I got no worries actually that they'll mess up the whatever it is.
Yeah, Digimon, I don't really understand.
Digimon is Digimon. I'm going to move on. It looked good. If you're a Digimon fan, it's like a version of Pokemon, a little bit more technical. Okay.
It looked nice. I'll give it that. It did look nice than Pokemon does.
I thought it was like a Persona
style, you know what I mean? But yeah. Looks very much Persona, doesn't it? This looks nice.
This stuff here, I mean, it actually comes out on my birthday.
This is Lost Soul Aside for those people who are wondering.
Yeah, sorry, Lost Soul Aside by who made this?
China Hero.
It says from Alt T0 Games.
Yep.
I mean, this stuff. There's a few of these games that are going to come up. I'm going to call these games. Remember this term, Final Fantasy 16 spin-offs or like imitations.
Well,
Like,
Final Fantasy 10. Actually, more, yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is a good ringer.
yeah, like this is just even the character looks, the
She looks
gameplay,
like, yeah, that looks, yeah.
like it looks very Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 16. You know, they said about Final Fantasy 16 was very like actiony.
Yeah, I
don't
get
know.
that.
There's a few of these type of games we're going to find now, which like this is Final Fantasy 16, surely.
Yeah, it does look like it. It's got the
does.
same sort of, yeah. Even the protagonist looks a bit like that.
Yeah,
Or,
the enemies, like you would see that in 16. The protagonist looks the same. The fighting, I know we're not seeing the fighting right now, but
I mean, that female character looks exactly like Aerith.
I'm not saying it doesn't look good, by the way. I don't want to diss them.
It does. It does look good, but and I want to see how it works.
Yeah, and
But
we're going to see a few of these type of games right now, which are like, I don't know, like they're all doing the same shit kind of thing. I mean, it looks good, but it's just, how many Final Fantasy 16 games are we going to play? I don't know.
I don't know, because one was enough for me. When it got to the end of Final Fantasy 16, I mean, I finished it, but my God, it was hard to get through.
Yeah,
it was.
And then there's some like spin-off stuff with
Ichiban going to Dave the Diver. Bring it on. Okay. There's a demo. Hang on. Whoa, slow that down.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon Pirate Ikizu in Hawaii is getting a demo, and it's out today.
Out today, yeah.
Right, everyone, stop watching this. Go and play that.
Yeah, demo's out. Did you watch any of this stuff? Did you watch like the board before? they had two guys on there. I don't know if they were like directors or they were like
hang on. Woolly's calling me out. He's saying, Roy Vimesy, there is no Robotnik, only Eggman. I don't know what that means. I thought there was a Robotnik.
I thought he was Doctor. What he's saying is technically his name isn't Dr. Robotnik. His name is Eggman. I think that is what he's saying.
Sorry, did I make a law gaffe?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Borderlands 4 was.
I'm gonna have to burn my gamer credentials now, aren't I?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Borderlands 4 was talked about by Randy and Randy.
Fucking, why are they bringing Randy out?
Yeah, Randy, and they'll make it like weird.
Just why is he even? Why are we even talking to that man?
There's two Randys. I mean, I think the game looks fantastic, as did all the other ones. I
mean, I stopped on Borderlands 2, so I don't know about. No, that's not fair. I did play a little bit of 3, but it was just the same as 2, which was kind of the same as 1. And Tiny Tina's was apparently a bit better, but I never got around to that one.
I mean, I even played Borderlands 3 in VR, I remember, because it was on PSVR. Wow. I really liked it. I played on the Vita as well, which was the worst experience. But I don't know. It's Borderlands, isn't it? Like, it's going to be more of the same.
You know, if the shooting's good,
it will be.
It'll be a fun time. You know, I mean, that's all you can say about Borderlands. But I'm not being funny. I'm watching the trailer now, and I'm, you know, apart from it's a bit shinier, I'm not seeing anything that makes me think, oh, this is very different from. I mean, it looks. Do you know what it looks like?
Whatever it's called, Tiny Winter Wonderland. I can't remember what.
Yeah, it looks like that, but it kind of reminds me of, what was it called? Was it Rush 2? Something like that.
Rush 2. What was that?
It looked like there was a game that looked like it was basically Mad Max inspired.
Not the one made by that Doom company.
Yeah, I think so. It was an id. Yeah, it was an id Software game. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. Oh. Was it Rush? I can't remember what it was called now. It flopped. I remember what it was.
Yeah. They brought 2 of them out, and the second one was
Rage.
Rage. Yeah, Rage 2. That looks.
You said.
Yeah.
Anyway, Borderlands is out. Split Fiction. Do you remember?
That's going to be. I do. Remember there was a game. What did he do last? There was a game that I was supposed to play with my best friend.
What was it? My name is.
I was supposed to play with my best friend and ended up having to wait 2.5 years to play it with my son because my so-called best friend dropped me like a bitch.
Oh yeah.
What
was it called? It was like
It Takes Two.
One before that though. Yeah. No, we played It Takes. No, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
So what was the one we played then? What was the prison one?
Way Out.
A Way Out, is that what it's called?
Yeah, A Way Out, and then it was It Takes Two, and now we've got Split Fiction. This one's going to be good. I'm looking forward to this.
I probably won't play this one, Vimesy, but I really like that this company exists and they're doing like focusing just on co-op games.
Yeah, and they're still doing that thing where you buy it once and 2 people can play.
Yeah,
which I think is like, what's not to love, right?
You love it, and also what's not to love when companies actually doing couch co-op again.
Yeah. You moan about it all the time, and here we have it, and you're not going to buy it. So you know what? Absolutely fine. You know.
So that was out. Now this looks
Oh, Directive 8020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is by Supermassive Games that made
A Quarry and Until Dawn. It's on the screen right in front of you. Yeah.
Now it came up. So I think it's going to be good. Like I thought it was Alien at first. I thought it was another Alien game.
Yeah, it depends how scary this is going to be.
Well, the previous games were scary, right? So
guess who's not playing it?
Us.
Me, for sure.
Yeah. Well, he's going to think. But okay,
this is a clacky ass game, isn't it? This one. This is Alien narrative, slow burn. Yeah. This is a Clarky ass game. I would watch Clarky stream it. You wouldn't catch me playing it.
Yeah. Would you play this? Yeah. Would you play next?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, move on. I'm not putting it was fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Honestly,
crap as well.
The Midnight Walk. Now this is interesting. But it is a horror game.
But yeah, it looks scary.
This looks great. The animation, the stop motion style of it looks like claymation, isn't it?
Yeah, what the creator said is everything's made out of clay. He said so. It's like, oh, sorry.
Did he say that while it was loading?
I feel this isn't my fault. This must be the website.
Yeah, the website's fault.
Yeah,
it's the website's fault.
I promise it looks really good though. It's also on PSVR 2 compatible. This game as well.
It is, yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. But hey ho, you're gonna have to watch the trailer yourself to. Oh, it is working.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks. What's that Christmas horror game like that? It's like that art style.
Oh, do you mean the film? It looks a bit like Tim Burton's.
Tim Burton's
Christmas Before Christmas.
Carol, whatever.
Nightmare Before Christmas, mate.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah.
It looks a bit like that. Yeah, it's the stop motion, but it's more claymation than stop motion. But yeah, same sort of thing.
Post of them said the Screwfix ad is smooth like butter.
It's the only thing that fucking is.
Yeah. We're not gonna get sued because of this playing, are we?
No, but you can close the ad. There's a little cross button at the top that you can literally close. There you go. Because if I don't get a Screwfix sending me some, I don't know, screws, then I think we wasted our talents.
Now this
looks brilliant.
No, it doesn't. Darwin's Paradox.
This looks amazing. Darwin's Paradox looks brilliant. This is like Inside meets, I don't know, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fuck straight off.
All right, move on that. Onimusha, that's going to be good.
That's going to be good. And they're making the second one. The second one doesn't look great, but they are redoing it for PS5, I think. Are you a fan of Onimusha?
Nope.
Are you
never really played one, mate.
So I've actually randomly completed all of them. And it was the first ever PS2 game I ever played as well.
Really? You've completed all of them?
I've completed all of them. Yeah, I even completed the third one, which was in France with that French actor.
You very rarely complete a YouTube video, let alone a whole fucking game series.
I know. So I've actually played every one. It was kind of my thing back in the day.
Why? What got you about these?
Well, like I said, it was. I don't know if it was a launch PS2 because I didn't get a PS2 straight away, but it was the first game I got on PS2, and I was just the PS1 to PS2 graphics of this game of the first Onimusha was like mind blowing for me. It was mind blowing, and bearing in mind it was all that thing. The original was fixed camera, so it was like Resident Evil. If you remember, you would walk and the camera would change. Yeah, and those games with the fixed camera, they always just looked, because you couldn't interact with anything. They always just looked so good, right? So the graphics just drew me in as a kid, and yeah, then I just thought I played it. I couldn't beat it as a kid. I thought it was really, really tough. And then as I got older, I went back to it, and yeah, I just really loved it. I think about 2 or 3 games came out on the PS2. So back then, they would release like one every 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, this looks really good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Neo and kind of Assassin's Creed combat a little bit. It's got that look of Assassin's Creed.
But why couldn't it be fixed camera again?
Because that's an outdated concept that belongs on the Vita. That's dead. I mean, just saying that might be the reason. Who knows?
They made it look now like Ghost of
Tsushima.
Yeah, Tsushima. Like, I don't know. I would have loved it to be fixed again.
It is going to get. I think it's going. The problem with this one is it's going to get lost because you had Black Myth Wukong that came out that looks similar. Like I said, it looks a bit like Assassin's. It looks like the Assassin's Creed from YMZ. Huh?
Onimusha has got a following though.
No, I absolutely know it does. I know it does. It's also not out till 2026, so we don't really have to worry about it. Move on.
Okay, moving on. So I think what they're going to do then is give us the other one until
Oh, this looks good. Hell is us.
Yeah. So
why do they keep leading into horror though?
I mean,
why do I keep reading that warning as may contain inappropriate children?
I mean, this looks weird. As who made this? It doesn't even say.
I can't remember. But look, take Death Stranding, mix in a load of mutilated corpses, and blend it up with whatever the rest of this is. This looks very intriguing, but again, possibly not something I can stomach.
It reminded me, like you said, it reminded me of something that Kojima would make mixed with what's the company that made like Heavy Rain and Detroit and
Quantum,
Quantum Break, not Quantum Break.
No.
Quantum Dreams or something like that. Like that guy with the face.
Was it Quantic Dreams?
Something like that. That guy with the face. That is. Oh god, I've frozen it now. That is a Konami character.
Surely. No, that's straight out of Resident Evil.
Yeah, but or like
the shopkeeper. But those things there with the things with the massive umbilical cords, that was straight out of Death Stranding.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, but I don't think I can stomach it.
It looks great.
It does look incredible.
I want to see who made it. Hold on.
Rogue Factor.
I don't know. Do you know who they are?
I've heard the name, but I don't know what they did. So I have to feed ignorance on that one.
Liza P. Clarky was excited about this.
Yeah, he would be. Clarky, I think, finished Liza P, so he's more, DLC for that.
Yeah,
I mean, well, I'm glad he's done well enough to put it out, to be honest. So that's a good thing.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't know that. Oh no, it's talking about. Oh yeah, I thought it was saying PSVR 2, but that's Dreams of Another. They did show a PSVR 2 game. Quickly, did you see this thing? By Pixel Junk. Junk.
Oh, you done now? You gone fucked it.
Oh no.
Was this the one where you had to shoot the?
Yeah.
You had a gun and you had to kind of shoot and what you shot actually made the level. This looks really interesting. It looks like something somebody made in Dreams.
Yeah, it reminded me a little bit, Vimesy, of oh god, I can't remember what it was called. But you had like paint. You had to throw paint at the level, and then it would take you. It was like
Swan.
Yeah, something Swan, like Defined Swan or something.
No, it's like, oh Christ, why was it with memory? Why are you asking an old man had to have memory?
Or something?
Unfinished Swan. Yeah,
something like that. It reminds me a bit of that. So in VR2, I could definitely.
Yeah, this would work nicely, I reckon. It's a really intriguing concept. It looks stunning.
Pixel Junk PSP game. I want to show you. I don't know if you know this game that came out. They remade it. Have you ever played Monsters?
Pixel Junk Monsters. Yeah. I know Pixel Junk Monsters.
That's such a good game, right?
Yeah. I don't know. For me, but yeah, I understand why people liked it. That's fine.
Really, if anyone hasn't played this, it was a tower defense game that looked like this, and it was fantastic. They remade it for the Switch. I think a HD version came out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really like that company. Fantastic game. So after that, we saw. Well, we got an announcement that Days Gone is
Days Gone remaster.
Does it need a remaster? Like,
no. I played it recently on the Steam Deck. Weirdly, so I know that's the PC version. But do you know what? I mean. What for? If they didn't have enough balls to stand behind the studio and let them make a sequel, I don't think they deserve to remaster the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no.
I know exactly what you mean. I mean, everything I've heard was it was a good game. It just didn't do good numbers for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It is one that I've always said I want to pick up and play.
I think you'll probably quite like it.
Yeah, there is like Greek. I did like that. There's Greek. I've heard there's Greek text subs. Yeah, not voices, unfortunately. So
well, we can't all be Greek.
So then we got a few announcements about the PS Plus catalog. Nothing major
there.
Yeah, unless you like Capcom.
Tides of Annihilation.
Oh, Clarky, this is what Clarky. So, wow,
Don't
what
call me Clarky.
sorry. So, Wimsey, this is exactly what I mean. Like,
Yeah, look, may contain inappropriate children. It's just
yeah,
wrong.
but this is another Final Fantasy 16 game.
This
like,
is good.
It launches on the 5th of May. The
Yeah.
other Final Fantasy 16 game launches on the 30th of May. Like, how
Yeah.
many? Why do we need?
Look at that ass.
Listen, the arse is lovely, and everything is lovely. The
That looks like what you call her, Scarlett Johansson.
Does a little bit, but why do we need another?
No, because that looks like a cross between Final Fantasy, whatever it is, and Elden Ring, and the follow.
But 20 days later, the same game comes out with a man as the protagonist.
Yeah, but you know which one I'm playing. This looks awesome. Look,
it's in London.
Look, there's buildings that you'll know because they're in London.
Yeah, there's lots of buildings, and I remember.
I'm liking the look of this. Why she's diving into a whatever that might have been representing. I don't. Oh, a bit of Uncharted climb, a bit of Shadow of the Colossus going on in there.
Okay, yeah, it does do something. Yeah, it's got.
Do you know what? I'm all for this, man. I'm looking forward to this one.
Do you prefer this to the I can't even remember what the other one was called now. To the other Final Fantasy game.
16?
No, like to the I don't know what it was like. Whatever it was called.
Well, yeah. The other one looked a bit too kind of Persona, and it also looked like a very much a rip of, not a rip. That's the wrong word, but it just looked like it could have been DLC for 16. This has got more to it. Yeah,
I guess so. It does. It does the platforming, I guess.
Yeah.
But again, it just reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 16. It really does. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right. Mind's Eye.
I'm just going to mute you a second because my dog is dying to go out, so I've got to let him out. So.
Okay, no worries.
Talk about Mind's Eye.
Well, for me, guys, Mind's Eye looked really good. I thought it looked good. I'm surprised it says Cyberpunk meets iRobot because I literally text that to Clarky going, this is iRobot Vice? This is iRobot Vibe. Yeah, it looks good. Who made this? So this game launched in summer 25. I can't see who made this. We're going to have to wait in the trailer. But it looks really good. Doesn't look as good as Saros, but...
Yeah, no, that's not for me.
Is it not? This looked... I thought this looked like... I thought this looked good. This was like my second favorite thing of the night, I thought. Like iRobot chasing you, like... No? I mean...
I'm not seeing anything.
Look, you got the car, like...
Okay, so a little bit cyberpunky, yeah. I get that.
Like I thought it looked. This was. To me,
yeah.
GTA kind of vibe, but in like not as kind of. It reminded me of iRobot a lot.
Quantum Break. It reminds me of Quantum Break.
That looks cool, no?
That's the second time we've mentioned that game tonight, which is weird.
Yeah. Quantum Break. That is the that is the iRobot. That literally happens on iRobot in the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't seen any enough gameplay here to make my mind up on this one.
You saw the car?
The cutscene. Yeah, I saw a car. All right.
Okay.
Show me some gameplay, motherfucker.
This was the big hitter.
I like this Saros.
Yeah, this was the big hitter.
Housemarque.
So,
Yes.
Housemarque.
You'll like this one. Then this is right on your radar, right?
Well, you say that, but I wasn't a huge fan of what was that PS5 game they put out, the launch game? Returnal. Yeah, I'm not. This is the same.
I thought you really like Returnal.
I like Returnal.
It's the same as thinking you're an architect.
Well, I like the game, but I didn't like the roguelike element. And this is more the same. This is all roguelike, apparently. Like if you die, you kind of come back stronger. I mean, Return did a lot of good things. Don't get me wrong, and I'm sure this will be good. But I don't know if I like roguelikes. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I understand that. There's a few that can pull it off. Hades was one that could pull it off because enough changed as you went through, because they had story and the story was kind of interwoven with it. And when you went through, you would get different dialogue, even though you were doing the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
you were still getting like different dialogue, and the story was progressing, even though the levels might have been the same or similar. The story was Do you know what I mean? You were kind of dying and returning, dying, returning, dying, returning, but the arc was still there.
I guess so. Honestly, in my life, YMZ, the only roguelike I've ever liked, and I don't even know if you could call it a roguelike, is Bilatro, the card game. Like when you lost and you came back with like extra cards. It kind of was like roguelike solitaire, that game.
Yeah, I don't know enough about that
as
one.
far as all the others shite, like I don't know.
Fair enough.
But this was their big hit. This is what they closed it with. It's a PlayStation Studio game, obviously, because they own that company. Yeah, I mean, Housemarque are making a big thing of it. They're going like, this is our
30th anniversary. Bloody hell! I didn't realize they've been around that long.
Yeah, God knows what they've made then. And I mean, that was the last thing they've shown here. We have missed out a few stuff. I can stop sharing now.
Yeah, you can stop sharing now.
We got more video footage of Snake Eater, which I think looks great.
I'm looking forward to that, mainly because it's like, I think I can just kind of jump into that without having to know too much lore and shit.
You never played Snake Eater?
No. I played 2.
Oh, you're
Metal Gear. So which was the one where you were in Shadow Moses?
First one.
Yeah, so I played that. No.
That was
2, the big hitter from like Sony PlayStation in the Arctic base. Yeah, that was that Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage. That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. The second one was the one with Raiden. You had like a blonde guy at the beginning with long hair, and then I don't
think I ever played that.
Did you not? Second one.
No, from there I didn't really. So I played through 1, and that was back when it was on PlayStation.
Yeah. The 5th.
Then I didn't play. I didn't play anything then until 4. Because it came out on the PlayStation 3 and it was like really hyped, and I played that for about 3 hours.
When Snake
15 minutes worth of gameplay. That was about it. I got to a garage. I played through one level where they were showing you basically the tutorial for the camo suit or something. Got to a garage and it started another hour-long cutscene. I was like, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
That was amazing, that game. They were all amazing.
It might have been, but if you think the snow level in bloody Red Dead 2 is too long, Jesus God, it's just ridiculous. But then 5, I love, like I said before, I played hours and hours and hours of Ground Zeroes. I replayed that to crap. I loved it. And then they gave me 5, and it was just fell off that one. Because
Kojima left halfway through the project, basically.
No, I didn't even get that far. Far. I played through. It was when the skulls started showing up in the desert and stuff.
5 was clearly the worst one. It was like
I enjoyed it when it didn't start, and then it just started getting all mystical with these guys, and I was just like, I can't be bothered.
So Snake Eater is a great time to jump back in, because Snake Eater is the first one. Like, it's before Metal Gear Solid 1.
Right.
It's about
lore-wise, I'm not gonna care, because there's no fucking way I'm following the storyline of this game.
Well, lore-wise, Solid Snake hasn't even been born. So this is
great.
Yeah, this is Big Boss. This is the other Snake.
I don't know, mate. See, this is the thing. People keep going on about Snake and bosses, and I'm just like, look, I've even watched like the Metal Gear before 5 came out. No, it was after 5. After I played through parts of 5, and I thought I need to understand what the fuck's going on. And I watched one of those, the story of Metal Gear, in 2 hours or something like that.
I'll buy you.
Come out of that more confused than when I went in.
Why did I buy you the book? I'll buy you like a Kojima book, and you can.
No, don't buy me another fucking book. I swear to God. I tried reading it the other day. It was bad.
So
it's literally like, you step outside, you're walking across the thing, you get to a river, you walk across the river, you keep walking.
This is the original. So like from this onwards, this was like not the original, but this is a pre-sequel. So
yeah, I'm more likely to jump into this one than I am anything else. So but if it's full price, no,
it will be full price. 100% it'll be full price, because it's a remake. It's not a remaster.
Yeah, so I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it to come down. Then I ain't gonna.
Well, I said I was going to buy it day 1, but then they announced it's coming out in August. And I know I've
spent all my money on I've spent all my money on fucking COD battle passes, mate. I can't be doing none of this new game.
Anyway, I mean, back to the comment. I thought it was a lot of games though. I didn't think it was too underwhelming.
I thought it was a banger. There's plenty in there. If that's their roadmap for the next 12 months, there's a couple that are outliers like 2020. Well, it's 2026 would be 12 months, wouldn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Why not?
It's
That was some good games there.
I guess if you're seeing it from one point of view, it didn't tick everyone's boxes though, right? Because there was a lot of similar games. Like there wasn't really any sport games, for example.
Yeah, but you know what they are. What
Yeah, I know. But
they did. They had that bloody wrestling game.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't in that thing.
Fuck that! I'll tell you that because
how to pump money out of your.
So they announced the new WWE will have. Did they call it the Island? Was it something?
The Island, yeah, and it's basically just lots of shops.
They've got the same shit in NBA 2K, and it's so annoying. So basically, in NBA 2K, you get a really shit pro, like a pro basketball player, pro wrestler, and the more you
play,
Rise,
whatever it's called,
the more points you get, the more you play, the more points you get. You can put it into your attributes to make you stronger, faster, whatever, technically better, and also you can buy shit around the island like clothes. But the point is, everything available is so expensive, like it's literally like it's unbuyable. You have to like put in thousands and thousands of hours to be like a half decent player, or guess what? You can buy.
You can pay money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's literally built around that.
I mean, this is the thing, right? Because I've been playing quite a lot of Call of Duty recently. Because it's just
stop doing this. Stop it.
It's like if I want to go and buy a skin or a pack from Call of Duty, they're quite expensive still.
£15 for Terminator.
They're still about 15 quid or whatever it is for a yeah, but also like you only get that for one operator. So if you don't know what COD is, right? Well, you know what COD is, right? But when you're playing in multiplayer, you're going to be either on Team A or Team B. I can't remember what it is. It's like, whatever, Team A or Team B. And on Team A, you have a set of operators, right? The avatars that you can play as, and there'll be a cast of characters. Here's the goodies, here's the baddies, right?
Terrorists versus counter-terrorists.
Yeah, basically that, right? So if you go on the terrorist side, you've got there's a list of avatars that you can choose. Oh, I want to play as this person's going to represent me, right? If you play as the cat, there's different ones. So when you go into the battle pass or you go to the shop in Call of Duty and you go and buy a skin, you go, oh, I like that skin. He goes, yeah, but that skin you can only play on this avatar, which means, okay, so I've just paid 16 quid or whatever it is for this unicorn character, what the fuck ever that one is, right? But that's only on one side. So if I'm playing the game and I'm always on Team A, great, I can play it. But when I go on Team B, it's like you can't choose that avatar now because it belongs to the other team. It's like, well, I just paid you money and now I can't play it. So I've got to try and find another avatar that I like so that when I'm playing on the other team, I can look pretty in that as well. And it's just, wow, they know how to rinse you, man.
2K do it really, like, it's infamously bad. I put shitloads of hours into it, YMZ, and like the highest I could get was there's like a rating of your player, 99 being the best. Like the highest I got was like 74. I ended up paying real money just to try and compete, and it was just like it's just not worth it. Like it's just 2K is the equivalent of EA Sports just making input. Like you can't play that game. I get it if you can do that stuff by playing it and being successful, but don't make it impossible. Don't make it like I have to put in 4,000 hours to buy a pair of Nike trainers. Come on now.
You got to get good.
Anyway,
that's all.
So that was the news.
Oh, State of Play. Well, that was good. I liked that. Thanks, Pat, for bringing in the news.
That's okay.
Yeah, well done. I don't think there's much to talk about as far as like what I've been playing because I haven't been playing very much. I literally Call of Duty is pretty much all I've been playing just because that's where my head's. I'm in a real gaming funk at the moment, so I'm not really playing a huge amount. I was going to go. I was very tempted to pick up that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Right. Yeah.
But then I realized Avowed is coming out in about a week. And I'm like, well, I'll wait for Avowed to come out. That is free on Game Pass. Yeah. So I shall be playing that instead. Because if I start playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's the kind of game where I need to like not play another game because if I get distracted, I'm never going to finish it. So it's very much a case of Well,
we did something on COD, which was like epic, which we played.
I always do epic stuff on COD, mate. You're just never there to see it, or very rarely there to see it.
Yeah. No, but when we played 2-on-2, and we were just
so that was good. So we've been playing a bit together, but we rounded off a night which was pretty awful. So I have worked out why I'm so shit when I play with you and Pratesh, right? I really think it's either because I'm too busy chatting or whatever, and I'm just not focusing, and I can't hear like I said, a lot of my game is audio, man. I got to hit them footsteps, right?
Yeah.
Or more likely, you guys are better than me, so we get put into lobbies that are above my normal skills. So when I go into your lobbies, I'm like bottom half of the table half the time, right?
Yeah.
I go in without you guys. I play solo. I'm matched for people of my own skill, which is why I tend to be like top 2 or 3 most of the time.
Yeah.
So I think it's just that. I think it's just a learning. And the thing is, I'm not that bothered. As long as I'm having fun when I play, I'm not...
I mean, that works in a way. Like the game is doing so. This is a real sensitive matter for Call of Duty about so there is lobby matchmaking. Like that is a thing, and that has been a thing for ages. And some people really like it because it makes sense because you can go in and you can be top. And then some people hate it because, especially YouTubers, like they're really against it because they want to go in and get like rack up these.
Yeah, loads of runs. They want to play against people like me, rack up 50 kill streaks.
Yeah, make the videos, and they can't
do every single round and shit.
They're going into people that are really, really good. So that is a point. I get a little
bit. I
like
it. I think it's fine.
I have got a note of it in the past on Warzone. I'll tell you why. Because part of the reason I stopped playing Warzone was because it got so hard for me, Vimesy. I like, let's leave the good out of it and stuff. Like I know my ability in Call of Duty, and I know I'm good. Okay, Warzone got so hard, which it was like there is no point playing this. I can't fucking fart without getting killed. Like I was going into, and back then I remember my friend Will. He could hack it and he could see what lobbies we were in. So he could then see it. And every time I went in, there's different categories, right? I was going into the top diamond lobbies, they were called. So I was going to. So what did annoy me was I remember, like, no offense to the team, that like some people didn't play a lot, so it's not an ability, but my team weren't good. I was the best player in that team, right? So I would get my ass kicked with that team for like 2 hours. I would leave, and I shit you not, they would win 2 out of the next 3 games. And it's not because I was shit. It's not because like there would be like, it was just.
But if you're going into diamond, right?
And it used to piss me off. I was like, you know what then? Fuck off then, because I'm going on and having a horrible time, and also I'm breaking the game for you guys because, like you said, like you're going in and like they were all the same. Like we can't fucking. This is impossible.
I mean, I get it, but I don't. I don't care too much. The game. As long as I'm having fun, and also it helps me get better in a way because I'm playing against people who are better than me.
Yeah,
right? I mean, you could see sometimes I'd have games where I was like not doing great, but it wasn't like I was getting whipped. Like I wasn't like losing by 10 deaths to one kill or something.
No, in one game you did well as well. You did like
one game. I did cheers for that, mate. Thanks. Yeah, in one game I did well. Brilliant. We played like 16 games.
No, in one game.
The first game we went into Babylon, I was like, boys, I'm on an 8 streak, and you're like, no. Pritesh was like stunned.
4.6 KD or something.
Yeah, yes, it's kind of standard for me. But that's honestly right. That's kind of, if I'm playing solo, I would always expect to get at least a positive KD.
Yeah, you never get like you're always no offense, but with me you're always.
No, I'm normally around 7.75. 80, something like that. Normally 90. About that. If I break even in a game with you guys, I'm actually quite pretty shucked. I'm like, I held my own. And if I held my own, I'm all right with that. And it's what's really demotivating is the word I'm looking for. Is I went into my stats screen in COD.
Yeah.
And for me to get to a 1 KD.
Yeah.
Right. For me to get my average KD to 1, I'm going to have to go on a 700 kill streak without dying once.
Yeah, it's hard. But
right? That, so you look at that and it's like, oh, do you know what? There's just fucking no point. I'm just going to play the game.
The overall kill streak is hard though. I'm still in the 1 point something category. I'm not in the 2 anymore. Like that's like my average isn't 2. Like nowhere.
You'd think by playing with me it would bring you, into decent lobbies. Why can't it work that way around where you go into the lower lobby?
That would be good. I don't know if it's the lobby leader. We should try. Maybe
you'd rinse, mate. You'd be like, 10 to kills.
First, we didn't know about the lobby. We didn't know about the lobby matchmaking. So the reason why my friend Will actually like Googled it and hacked and see like what basically there was a Warzone app. So in the app it wasn't a hack, but you could see what.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So, but the reason we did all that was because it was like, okay, like legit, like everyone noticed, like there is legitimately something wrong when I'm in this game with this team. Like this isn't normal. Like no one can do anything. And then the moment I leave, it was like, okay, this is a different level. Like, it was so clear. That's why we Googled it. So I don't see that issue when I'm playing 6 versus 6 though. Like, I'm still, unless I'm not at that diamond tier yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think with Warzone it's difficult. It's a different kind of game.
Obviously,
but it's a different kind of game, and you're talking about spending 20 minutes skulking around and then just getting whooped. And it's like, well,
and it's not hardcore, right?
And yeah, so like if you're playing in Call of Duty Standard, it's
a lot harder.
You're playing a 10-minute game, 6v6. It's like whatever. You can there's still ways of scoring, and there's still ways of playing that game smarter. So it's less of a, it's not going to piss me off. If I went into Warzone with you, and I was having games where every single game I've spent half an hour traipsing around the map, picking up the loot, and then I get my ass, I just get shot from out of nowhere, and well, that's me done then.
That's why I stopped playing.
Wasted 20 fucking minutes or whatever it is. Whereas I go into Call of Duty like Standard, and it's like, this is fun. I'm shooting shit. I'm dying. I don't care. I'm still shooting shit. It's all right. I'm running around like a headless chicken. It's fine.
You killed with a sniper in that 2 versus 2. Do you remember at the end? We're like,
fucking headshot. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good fun. And whatever you say about Call of Duty, and people can moan about all the different little nuances in it, it's a fairly good. There's things I'd change, but there's you get a lot of fucking content for your money, and the different game styles and stuff like that is good. I still don't understand why, if you decide to play in hardcore, they pull out all the other game types. So they really restrict. So like if you're playing core, which is your standard mode where, your time to kill is a bit longer and stuff like that, and you start with more health, whatever. You will play on maps in core that you don't play on in hardcore. The smaller maps, I think they call them strike maps. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So like last night I played on 2 maps I'd never played on before in my life.
Yeah,
that Warhead one, I think it's called, which is and you won't, because you play hardcore all the time.
Yeah.
So I was playing core just to play new maps.
That night when we were all on, plus Wooly, Aram, and Pritesh, that was an awesome night though, because we had like.
It's always an awesome night. It's always an awesome night when you get loads of people on your friends and whatever, and you play games. That's all good. Did you see the Battlefield 6 reveal?
No,
it's not much. There's a trailer up on the website, and it's got like literally 13 seconds of gameplay in it, but it very, very much looks like a return to Battlefield 3 and 4. It does look.
Willie,
they don't fuck up the net code. They don't fuck up the net code we're in.
As long as it's destructible environments this time, we're back to that.
It definitely looks that way. It definitely looks like they've done that.
Willie's in the chat saying 2 things. One, I want to touch upon. He says he only does Rebirth Island Resurgence if I play Warzone, which is the one where you do come back a bit faster, so that is a bit better. Yeah. And the second point, which I want to touch upon, for hardcore, they still need to sort out the spawns, as their spawn camping is an issue.
Yes, spawn is a big issue. Even I noticed that fucking spawn's an issue. Right? I think I was playing Skyline with you, and I just literally spawned on top of the guy.
Spawn killing.
And got shot in the back.
Yeah.
No, he was just stood in the corner, and it spawned me right in front of him.
I spawned on
like boom, and I'm like, okay.
I spawned on a claymore. Boom, straight away. The spawn is awful.
I got to work out where the spawns. I'm just going to go down sticking loads of blast traps and claymores down on the spawn.
Yeah,
it's just
I agree, Wooly. They have to fix it. That is an issue. But I'll tell you what isn't an issue. That's working absolutely fine. The fucking store is working fine every time. That's working fine.
What, it wasn't last night, mate.
Was it not? What did you
every time I clicked onto, I was going through. I wanted to see what was on the battle pass, and clicked.
It threw you out.
It throws me out. I'm like, oh, fuck it. They don't want me to have a look at that
the
shit.
Store working now instead.
No, actually, the store was working. Just the battle pass wasn't. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, Call of Duty has its detractors. People are always going to find things wrong with it. But for the amount of fun I get, for the amount of money I've paid, do you know what? I played 24 hours of that game. I've only had it.
It's so bad though. Like I can't.
But the spawns are really, really bad. Yeah.
Like Wooly is. We can't talk about that. Like it's almost like game breaking.
You shouldn't listen to Wooly. He's too damn good at the game anyway.
Yeah, but he's right. Like the spawns are honestly nearly game breaking. That's how bad. The worst
Wooly's
spawn
nearly game breaking. Pisses me off. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's awful.
Anyway.
And also when you die, if you do die, because you might have been a really good kill ride and have 10 kills. If you die once because the spawns are so bad, mate, you might as well straight away. You'll probably get 2-3 deaths like that. Like if you die, you're fucked in the first 3 seconds. Like, I don't know what to do. Just hit the deck or something. You can survive for ages, but if you die, expect 3 back-to-back deaths or something.
Maybe. Although, the words get good do spring to mind. Anyway, enough about that. I think we'll come back in a couple of weeks' time. We've played some more games, mainly because my wife is giving me the evil eye. So I've got thank you very much for watching, listening, etc. I'm sure Clarky will have the show all neatly edited, posted up probably tomorrow morning, first thing, I imagine, as soon as he gets back from the hospital. So until then, thank you very much again, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.